Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Gollum, or the Lord of the Rings Gollum, for live stream number 5 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning. We are back this morning for 3.5 hours as we look to finish off Gollum. I'm thinking we're quite near the end, but we're not too sure, to be fair. But I hope everyone had a good weekend and a good half term. Half term is now over. We are back to our normal streaming schedule where we're live just about every morning this week and some evenings as well. So it's always weird having the holidays off. I do have one slight issue, is we have 7 weeks until the summer holidays, which is a 6-week period of holiday. We will be able to do some more morning streams through this, but holidays is where we struggle as a channel, to be honest. And I've somehow got to get 6 weeks ahead within the next 7 weeks. I don't know. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do it, but we'll do our best to get ahead as much as we can, so there is content spread out over the summer holidays, as well as some live streams. We'll try and do some more evening live streams. I'm going to be careful how much I push myself, but at the same time, I don't want to leave us dead and buried over summer holidays. It's amazing how many holidays there are. But there we go. So this morning we're going to try and finish off Gollum if we can. We'll see how we go. Obviously, if come the end we haven't finished, we have to think about tomorrow. If we think we're just about there, then what we'll do is we'll still start The Last of Us tomorrow, which won the vote, and we'll look at how to finish this off if need be. But we may do it live. We're not sure how we're going yet. But it's nice to be back streaming as normal. That's the big thing. I'm just trying to do a quick tweet before we crack on. If I could type, it would help. Not working this morning. I can't type and I can't think as I'm trying to type. But yeah, I'm hoping we get quite a way into this today. As I say, I feel like we're near the end. We won't be going for Platinum. We've already been warned that Platinum needs an undying playthrough, which with my skill is a no-no. It's not going to happen, is it? As we saw with a spider. Imagine getting all the way to the spider point, dying on the restart, because them first parts are horrendous. You know, I've enjoyed the game. I'm still in two minds how I feel about it fully. But things like the slave pits were a little bit. What's the best way of describing it? Boring is the wrong word. Tedious. But in the last stream, we managed to escape the Elven Kingdom with Mell, and we ended up, after solving a bit of a puzzle,
we would have been free
here. And now we need to work our way through this clouded area and see what we come across.
He doesn't hear you. Nobody hears you. You're alone. Go away.
So we went through the gap that Mel created after we solved the puzzle of what happened to her and the others on that fateful day when they supposedly all died apart from Mel, and Mel lost her sight.
You killed him. Leave me alone. You did it all by yourself.
Gollum is having a go at Smeagol. Obviously the Elven King and Gandalf, we had that talk between the two of them. The Elven King has met or seen or spoken to Sauron at some point. I'm not entirely sure where exactly we're heading, to be fair. I wouldn't say we're actually going anywhere. Well, we're moving, but I mean, there's nothing around us.
Precious?
There's a voice.
My precious? Mell? Mell?
The desperation comes from Smeagol, whereas Gollum was blaming Smeagol for everything. A desperation from Smeagol to find Mell. I don't know. There's something in particular we're meant to be doing other than just going straight. I think it is just straight. I don't think there's a choice of direction or anything. Do we have a map? We do have a map. Oh, okay, we do have a map. This is Mirkwood. So we're currently there. Escape the haze. Well, we haven't found a way out yet. I think it's a case of just keep going straight. I can't see another way to go. But there must be... Oh, hang on. Kind of went... Is there something here? No. There's something ahead of us, though.
This can't be the other side.
We've escaped the haze.
No, it's not.
Finally, we told
The
you
elves
you
are here.
wouldn't get far.
Please, Smeagol is good now.
Our king has a few questions for you.
I bet he
Want
does.
some answers, be sweet.
Their king is definitely not a nice king. Her eyes trophy achieved. So I'm assuming we escaped the haze. 10 days
Without
later.
me, eyes are marbles. No darkness they see.
Chapter 9, Smeagol.
No, nothing. No voices.
That's a fish.
Hello, Smeagol. So well behaved lately. How can I pester you now without torturing my conscience?
Have the elves found her?
No, I'm afraid not. I don't think there is much hope she's coming back. Face it, she used you, and then she left you behind. We warned you to keep your distance.
To be fair, we knew there was something not right
Now
about
Liz
her.
has asked for you. She's upstairs with her lanterns. Be so kind and pay her a visit.
Yeah, we knew there was something about her, to be fair. Right, we need to go and speak to the cook. Stay over here.
Time is not spent. Iris has no scent. At nothing I can marvel without you.
It's getting a bit sentimental, isn't he? Not what I would expect from Smeagol. Or Gollum, to be fair. Okay, we've got to head and go and see the cook. And play with the chives. Right, let's go and see the cook then. Take an egg. So this is Mel's room. This is where we've been staying by the looks of it, in Mel's room.
Hello, Smeagol.
Hello, nice elf, very pretty.
Am I not? It's Midsummer Day. We must all look our most beautiful tonight. Even you. I shall make you a wreath of laurels. Oh, you will hate it.
Okay. Why make us a wreath? Do you know what I didn't do? Is I didn't check sound when we started. I'm guessing the sound's okay, hopefully. That's all right. Sounds fine. I just forgot to check. Right, let's find the cook. So Mell is gone. She did leave us, which we kind of expected.
What's
What's
she
going on
doing?
here?
Preparing lanterns for tonight.
What's tonight?
Tonight is Midsummer Night. We will all be out in the woods celebrating. Not you, perhaps. We will see. Is there something I can do for you?
If the Riddlemaster was alive,
Ah, here we go again. I wish he were, I truly do, but I fear it was just one of Mel's dreams. He is gone, and now she is too.
Nice lanterns, but 2 of them aren't shining.
Yes. The children love to take my light stones up to the gardens to play. Would you
Guessing
not
we're
help
going to
me
get the
find
2
them?
light stones.
They look like shining marbles, big as your eyes.
Smeagol can help. Yes, I can find strange lights.
Someone's in a good mood for a change.
Okay, we've got to find the 2 missing lights for the cook. So we're going to head out into the garden and find these 2 missing lights. I'm hoping I've gone the right way. Not wrong way, right way. Okay.
Cruel elves, leaving Mell in the woods all alone. Cannot be seen, cannot be felt.
Here comes another riddle.
Why don't you ask someone else? Badgers are very good listeners.
No. Not nice, elves, not nice.
Some of the elves
just
seem to have no patience for Smeagol,
sunflower seeds.
which is always, you know, never a good thing.
And the squirrels
Pattern
like
is
this.
so complicated.
Your squirrels are starting to make
I
me
wish I
a
had
bit
your
jealous.
dedication, sister, but I don't.
Okay.
Cruel elves, leaving Mell in the woods all alone.
See, Smeagol still feels sorry for Mel
She's
after
going to
everything she
find her
did.
Riddlemaster. Of course she is. Maybe
It's amazing that he
Smeagol
still
can
feels sorry
find
for
him
her.
too.
I don't know where that leads. Okay. I think, are we going up this way then? Because we can't go out that doorway. We've got to find our way to the garden, essentially. Try and find these stones.
Don't break anything again.
So we're heading to the garden.
Quiet. Good.
Found one.
That must be one of her lights.
Maybe he just needs more time. I truly think he's getting better.
Quiet.
Yesterday,
Oh, they're
he
talking
collected
about us.
shells from the river for Dalvon, and today he's helping Neldis with her lights.
The honorable deeds of Smeagol. I do not care if he starts writing poetry. If kindness will not help, we must find different measures. I must know what he told Gandalf.
A swarm of truthlings has been visiting your gardens lately.
Good. Whatever it takes.
I don't know what truthlings are.
I don't like this plan.
I know.
Truthlings, yes. But Mell taught us how to trick them.
Okay, interesting. Mel did teach us how to trick truthlings. Oh, you've been discovered. Oh, okay. I thought the next light might be there, but obviously
I don't
not.
like this plan.
I know.
Truthlings, yes. But Mell taught us how to trick them. Lyle, dwarf beard rootses. That's what we need.
Okay, so we need dwarf beard rootses, supposedly. And we also still need another light. We've only got one of the 2. Right, so there's the lichen.
Who wants to ask us, do they? What about? The precious, of course. The precious. We want it. No, we hate it. I hate it.
The internal struggle between Gollum and Smeagol again.
How are you, Smeagol? So far from home amongst strange folk like us? No relatives? No one to talk to?
You can talk to us, you know, like friends.
I wouldn't say you've actually treated us
trust
like
each
friends, to be fair.
Yes, friends do not play nasty tricks.
Yes, like that wizard. He was a very tricky old man.
But the king saw right through him and sent him away.
We can protect you from men like him. But see, to do so, we must know what he asked you.
Lie or tell half the story. Tell half the story.
He asked about our birthday.
Your birthday?
And about flowers, irises of the Willowlands where Smeagol lived when he was young.
Nothing else?
Oh, he swears. Good elves, they are such nice friends.
Very well then.
Neldis tells us that you help her with her lanterns.
That's
I
very
don't know if we gave her
thoughtful
enough
of you.
information or not.
You know, I saw the children play with one of them in the King's Garden.
Oh, did you?
I had to shoo them from the old tower again. I'm almost sure they left the light up there. You know,
So the old tower we've been
we
to
can
before.
take you there if you'd like. Help you find it.
Lead the way.
Nice friends. Yes, yes, they will lead the way. Good Smeagol will follow.
Excellent. Let's go.
So this is where the truthflings are, whatever the truthflings are. And Mel did teach us how to trick them, so we're gonna hope we can. But even telling them half the truth, they didn't believe us. They still think Smeagol's lying.
Because our feasts are not for strangers, and because your breath would gag our singers. That's just two of the many reasons why you're not invited.
Keep your voice down. This is a solemn place.
So we follow the elves. I'm guessing we climb the tower again. We find the light. And then, hopefully, we avoid the truthflings. Still wonder what truthflings are.
Up there, in the tower, where the beetles hum their peaceful song.
That's where the children left the light?
Yes, I believe so.
Now it's your turn. We will wait here.
Oh, I can go in the doorway. The door opened. I was going to climb up, but I can actually just go in the doorway. Okay, so we need to climb up here to get the light. We can climb all the way up to here. We've been up here before, to be fair. This isn't the first time being up here.
In here.
Okay, what is that? Nothing by the looks of it. All the way up by the looks of things.
Be careful.
Do you see it? Right there, where the swarm is.
Be careful. It's like they're telling us they actually care, but we know they don't.
Yes, yes, nice beetles.
Okay, I'm expecting something to happen the minute we find this.
Found it.
Can you hear us?
I feel dizzy.
Now tell us, what did the wizard ask you about?
Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Eddie, good morning. How are you? Drop truthfling nest on elves. That'll do.
One moment. Beetles are humming.
Good morning.
so
How are you doing this morning?
loud.
I think I said it, but if I didn't, thanks for the like, much appreciated.
What are you... No, wait!
So the beetle nest that was in the garden, we've thrown down to them, the truthflings, as the beetles are known. I mean, we can ask them questions.
Smeagol asks questions now. Where is Mell? Perhaps they knows and don't tell us. They must tell us.
Mell. Meliestil. Don't know where she is.
She must be dead by now. All blind and alone. Poor girl.
So they actually don't know where Mel is.
Bernard.
So they aren't telling the
Never
truth then.
liked her. But now I miss her.
The Riddlemaster. Now Elves must tell us all they knows.
Gwendol. He knew Mel quite well. Did you know?
We did know that.
Everyone knew. It wasn't much of a secret.
Ah. Well, that explains it. I visited him once. Gwendol. He didn't know that I had entered. He was talking to his mirror. His notorious vanity, I thought. But then I heard another voice reply. From beyond the mirror. I'm quite certain it was Mel. Sounding very
From
kind
beyond the
for
mirror?
once. So I left. So as not to disturb them.
The mirror, eh? the one in the Riddlemaster's
I think we're heading back to the Riddlemaster's
Good
room then.
elves, they talk so very honestly today.
What are you doing?
Smeagol will have a look in the mirror.
Okay. Well, we kind of turned the tables on the elves there. The truthling were set up for us to be able to, for us to tell them the truth about Gandalf, and instead we use that to our advantage. And it's always weird when they fall off. We use that to our advantage, and instead they have told us the truth. So they don't know where Mell is, but they did tell us about the Riddlemaster speaking to his mirror. So that is where we're trying to get to now. And then we can hopefully speak to the mirror as well. So the mirror is in his room, I believe, which, if I remember correctly, is down here. Right. That's the mirror. But it is a plain mirror. Okay. Oh, there's candles here. Hang on. There's a candle here that needs lighting. It's like that. Does that do anything to the mirror? Oh, actually, turn the painting. Because there's two sides to the painting.
We want them gone.
I wonder if that's got anything to do with the mirror. You can see the painting reflection in the mirror, can't you? So hang on. So one candle is out, and the mirror is faces. So I think it's this candle out. I think the painting's correct. There we go.
More rooms.
Ah. So that was right. We needed to change everything to what the reflection showed. I'm assuming that's a picture of Mell.
What is this?
No idea what that is. Seems like a puzzle, a garden puzzle, one that you get made out of ferns and stuff by the looks of that. Right, there's nothing in here then, I'd say. I can hear voices. What is that?
The Riddlemaster.
I cannot hear you. Just listen then, listen carefully. Please let her hear me. It's in the water. I feel it now. The enemy's treachery. You were right. Of course you were right. I have bound my mind to the source. What's left of it anyway. I'm so tired. I have been trying to send you my dreams through the haze, but they are dark dreams now. I need you here. The enemy has come.
The enemy has come.
Come to caress Mindon. They can't cross the haze yet, but I need to seal the gate. Oh, let me think. I cannot think. The picture, the one we carved into the bark where we first met, remember? That shall be the password for the gate. Find me. Come to the source. It will be dangerous, but I am lost without you.
So it sounds like Riddlemaster's still trying to protect the elves.
I don't know where Mell is.
Who are you?
I don't think that was a good thing. It sounds like the Riddlemaster's still alive, and he's trying to protect the elves from something coming for them. By the sounds of it.
Did it see us?
Right, we can now go back to the cook. We've gained... Just double check there's nothing else in here. We did grab all the lights for the cook, so that is done. No, there's nothing else in here, is there? So we can go and speak to the cook. Managed to find our way through...
The haze, he said, and that is very unsafe. Not a good friend. Wants to lure Mell to dangerous places.
I don't think he wants to lure Mell... Let's see if we can talk to Mell.
Mell?
Too many voices out here.
Mell, I'm here. Mell, I can't
hear you.
She must come back. The Riddlemaster wants her to... Mell.
Your bird found me. He tries to guide me. He means well, I believe. Something's out here. I think I know where to find Gwendol. I will try to find the ruins of Casmin. Something is wrong with the haze.
No, follow the bird. Come back. Don't go to the Riddlemaster. Mell.
It's like Smeagol wants to protect her.
She mustn't go to the Riddlemaster. I must find her. I must warn her.
So we need to return the lights to the cook first. And then by the sounds of it, we need to go and find Mell to help her. But at least we know where Mell's going. That's the main thing. Thanks for the like, Rod. It was much appreciated. Let's go and return the lights to the cook first. My question is, the Riddlemaster's alive. What is it that's coming for the elves? That's the question.
You found them. Thank you, Smeagol. Now my circle will be complete.
Circle?
A ring of protection for tonight's feast.
Like the haze?
If you will, but far less ambitious.
A place where Mell and Riddlemaster first met. The cook knows about it, yes?
You don't give up, do you?
Smeagol never gives up.
I remember that night, the big oak in the King's Grove. It was the first time Mell was invited to one of the gatherings. Such an untamed child she was. No patience, no manners.
What's the King's Grove?
Our feast will be there tonight. I could take you there if you promised to behave. Then again, you always end up disappointing.
We need to behave, because we need to go there.
I am willing to trust you, if you can do what I shall ask of you.
Okay, put the missing lights inside the lanterns. That one there. That's one. Insert light into that one. Okay, she didn't talk, but she did say something. Okay, we can enter the circle of lanterns.
What now?
Now nothing. That's all you had to do. You are getting better, I see, and a breath of fresh air will not hurt you either. I shall take you to the tree tonight, if that is still your wish. Come to me whenever you are ready.
We're ready now. Leave for the forest.
She will take us to the tree.
Help pack the lanterns.
It's definitely interesting how Smeagol is still got this attachment to Mell, considering she left us. And yet, when the guy left us, Smeagol wasn't too bad about it. Gollum wanted to kill him, and he did. Obviously, we tricked the spider into killing him.
An old summer residence not far south of here in the mountains.
But yet, Gollum isn't even saying that much about Mell.
That is all I can tell you about it. Now, who told you about Caras Mindon?
Just elves telling stories. I like to hear stories.
Go ahead. I already warned the others about you.
Okay, so we're allowed to climb and go to where we want now. But this is in the garden grove by the looks of it. I'm not gonna. We could turn off the lights, but I don't think we're meant to. Mainly because they're meant to be a ring of protection, aren't they, for the elves? So we'll leave them on.
The big tree.
That is a big tree.
Where Mell and Riddlemaster carved their hidden picture.
So we need to find a carving on the tree.
Be nice.
Don't know if they're going to allow us in.
Here he comes.
Don't know, let's talk, are they? We can talk.
Climb the tree. Yes, yes. But the friendly elves are in the way.
I think it will be better if we all stay here on the ground. Don't you?
No.
We can all keep an eye on
we
each
don't.
other. Just in case.
It's like they're expecting something.
Competition. A competition? If Smeagol wins, they must let him climb the tree. But these ones don't like riddles, do they?
How about a game of words?
Okay.
You say a word, then I say a new word that starts with the final sound from your word, and then we keep going round until it's your turn again. But here's the trick. No word can come up twice, and no
this
word
will be
can end
interesting.
with the same sound as the beginning of the previous word.
Same sound.
That's easy. Fish.
Shell.
Love.
Visible.
Aha, you lose.
No, why?
Visible? Love? No word can end with the same sound as the beginning of the previous word.
Ah, not fair. It tells the rules too fast.
Once more, then. Whatever sends you on your way.
I thought we'd have to pick
10
the words.
seconds to answer.
Oh no, we
If
do.
you
I think we
survive
do.
3 rounds, you win.
We'll survive 3 rounds.
We already had fish.
New game. It counts. Fish, fish.
Well then, shell again.
Lamb.
Lamb. Lonely.
Lonely.
No, wrong sound. You lost
Oh.
again.
No.
I'm sorry. You lost. The tree is ours.
I got that wrong so easily. I thought I'd had a chance there.
Calm down, Drift. What's with him tonight?
Perhaps someone friendly could help.
Perhaps someone friendly. So we need to find someone friendly who could potentially help us. I really thought I had a chance, but I don't know if both answers are wrong. I thought I had something close to it, but obviously not.
His eyes look different. Have you noticed?
Maybe
The cook might help us. She invited us here, didn't she?
The cook might, so we're going to go and find the
Better
cook
let
and see if she'll
Smeagol
help
do the
us.
talking.
Right, speak to the cook.
What's wrong? Not your kind of music?
Smeagol.
Smeagol is not welcome. He's ugly and a liar and a sneak.
Did someone say that?
Smeagol just wanted to sit in the tree and watch the lights. Everyone always hates him. Always. Always.
Children, let me go talk to them. Come, walk with me.
Let's follow the cook then. Hopefully she'll convince them to move and then we can climb the tree
Strange, Smeagol.
and find
And
this
a
carving.
liar. But for the sake of it, I will help you once more.
The cook definitely knows that Smeagol doesn't tell the truth. She just called him a blatant liar. So she knows that he can't be fully trusted, but yet she still wants to help him. I wonder if she just feels sorry for him to a degree. But we are seeing more of Smeagol in this than Gollum. Gollum seems to be put on the back foot for the minute. And even when it came to Mell leaving us, Gollum wasn't really outward. It was all Smeagol.
Be just a little bit nice to our guest, will you?
We just had a little fun.
That is nice. Now have a little less.
Yes, yes. Come on then. Climb our tree, but stay in sight.
Right, we can climb the tree. So we're looking for the carving that the Riddlemaster and Mell did in the tree when they first met.
Why don't you join us, Neldis? We haven't seen you all evening.
Yes, it is midsummer night. Come and drink with us.
Very well,
Okay.
why not?
And now, Riddlemaster said he carved a picture into the tree. And that's what we need to enter his castle in the mountains.
So we're going to find the picture of the Mell and Riddlemaster left in the tree. That's what we're going to do.
How nimble he is.
What's he trying to do? Watch the moon.
That was surprising.
Don't want to jump too far there.
Hates the moon. To Smeagol and the moon, let's raise a glass.
To Smeagol and the moon.
When he does this, it kind of tells you where you're heading. That's the thing. But then we're just heading up. What's that there? Piece of garland. That's a collectible then.
We keeps it, remembering nice cook.
Yeah, I think that was a collectible in the end. Ah!
Is he alright?
We just fall through a gap.
Looks like it.
Yeah, there's a gap there. We didn't see. I didn't see it until it was too late, and we'd already fallen down by that point. That was annoying. Okay, looks like we're going to go back round, and then watch out for the gap because it's so dark. It's tricky to see, and I didn't notice the gap in the floor, which didn't help us there. But we're nearly back where we were. Okay, so if we go right this time, there is a gap to watch out for. There we go.
If you want to understand the enemy's schemes, you need to learn about seduction. Look at Smeagol, for example.
They're still talking about us. I don't think they kind of truly understand what he is or what he's about. I think that's why they're struggling so much with him.
Another mystery.
Ah, there's a swing point here. So there's a swing point there. What's this way? Sometimes there is more than one way to get to an area, and I hate the swinging, so if I can avoid the swinging, I'll try to. Okay. A louse. There's nothing this way other than the louse by the looks of it. Yeah, I think that's all there was then. That way was food. I don't know. I don't think I can make the jump to there. That seems quite a long way. And there doesn't seem to be anything this way, so I'm guessing we have to do the swinging. So that swinging will take us. That's not. I think that'll take us to the branch. I think. That is 2 here. Ah! I did say I hate the swinging. The swinging for me is just so tricky to get right. Luckily, the restart point is right next to it. Okay, we got it. And again. Nice. Right, nothing that way. Okay, is there a climb point? There is, I think. No. That looks like a climb point there, to be fair, but how do we get to that height? Ah, climb up there. There we go. Always trying to look at where the next point is. We've got a backwards jump here to do. Okay, and from here onto the branch. We're going up, so we're definitely making progress. There's a branch there as well. We've got a mushroom. Nice. Okay, where's this branch go? Ah, missed it. It's so easy to miss the jump. Right, let's try this again. Onto the branch to there. And again. There we go.
It's high.
It's extremely high, to be fair, but we're making it. Okay. We are still going up, so we're still heading in the right direction. I was a little bit worried we weren't for a minute there, but I think we are. Ah, we've got more swinging. I swear they're doing this on purpose now, just to annoy me. Right, we've got that one. Obviously, we've got to be aware of stamina as well, so we can't hang around too long. We made it.
Need a little breather.
Oh, we got the picture. So this is the picture we were looking for.
It is. Or is it? What
It's of a
is it?
stag.
It's a deer. Deer
Or
with
deer's a
horns.
stag.
We needs the Elvish word. What's the Elvish word for deer? We can ask the elves later. Perhaps we seize the mountains from up here.
Well, there's the moon. It's like he's in two minds about the moon, whether it's going to hurt his eyes or not. But now he's more transfixed by it. There's a bird. Something's happening. Orcs are attacking the elves. Well, we were warned by the Riddlemaster something was coming. And obviously we can't go and help. Well, not directly anyway. Escape the Orks. Okay, we've got to escape the Orks. There's more than one way to go by the looks of things.
Anyone found the imp?
Okay, they're looking for us.
One got away, put a bolt in his belly, but he ran up a tree. Beastman, go hunt him down.
The sorcerer sent us to find Gollum.
And now I send you to kill that.
I don't know if I don't want to go up, but I don't see a better option at this point.
Come on, maggot.
I think obviously we've got to get down to go to that way.
Short right across the border, he said. That bird led us straight into Elfland. Find the Gollum and bring it to the mountains. That's what the Candleman ordered.
So the Candleman is the one looking for us here. I don't know if I need to head. I need to be heading down the tree. But at the same time, I need to make sure I'm not seen by them. Okay, there is an escape point motor down there. I'm thinking water is where we need to be heading down to.
This one's breathing. He's dying. Now, we can make it quick, or we can give you some very unpleasant medicine. Where's your Gollum, freak? You heard me. Where is the freak?
Right in front of me.
The elves aren't giving us up, which is interesting. You'd think they'd be quite happy to give us up and, you know, let the Orks know where we are, but actually, they don't seem to be.
No sign from
I don't know if I can drop down. I was going to try and drop down.
How many?
Does seem like it's too far away to be too far down.
They're in the trees. Borg climbed one, and the elves shot him down.
It's a little bit too far. Right, we can. My thinking was water, and we can jump into the water here. Okay. We can't stay in the water indefinitely anymore.
Elves are coming. Somebody find me that Gollum already.
Right, we've got to be careful. So they've got lights, which obviously will cause us an issue.
We don't serve you or some man from Gondor. We obey the Nazgul. And who commands the
We've got to sneak our way through the Orks by the looks of things.
And who did Lockbur send? Me.
Next bit to highbind is over there. There's something else that. Worm. Can I go underneath? We can. A stone as well. Right, we need to get to them flowers there by the looks of things. Wait for him to turn around and we'll go and head for them flowers. Be so careful when we move. If we get seen, that's it. I think I've been seen. Yeah, I've been seen. Yeah. Thought I could do it and I couldn't sneak past as quick as I thought. Oh wow, we got to go all the way back. Okay, that's annoying. So that's saying we can drop down there. Oh, there is a... Oh, there's a catch point there. I didn't think that was there, to be fair.
One got away, put a bolt in his belly, but he ran up a tree. Beastman, go hunt him down.
The sorcerer sent us to find Gollum.
And now I send you to kill that elf. Now.
Okay, so we are going a different way to what we just did.
Come on, maggot.
Yeah, short right across the border.
Yeah, this is a completely different way to what we went a minute ago.
Elfland, Find the golem and
Might be a
bring
better
it
way,
the
to be fair. We
mountains.
didn't go in the water like we did the
That's
first
what
time.
Ordered and left. That's not our leader. We're going back to the
Stay still.
mines. Yeah.
I've been enough and he doesn't see me.
Haze again without the blood.
He hasn't got a light, so I think that does help us.
Find the golem, dead or alive, but find him.
The blind one.
Right, where we? I'm trying to think where we can go from here because camera angle's not brilliant.
This one's breathing.
Underneath there, I think. I'll wait for this orc to turn around again, and then we'll go underneath the cart and go from there.
Where's your golem, freak?
So tricky to see. The fact that the elves, though, are not giving us up. Definitely not what we'd expect. We'd expect them to give us up, but they're not. They're actually not telling the orcs. I'm thinking heading that way.
No sign from Mohawk's men. The more elves are coming. How many?
Right. We're okay at the minute.
We barely saw one.
Camera angle isn't helpful.
They're in the trees. Borg climbed one, and the elves shot him down.
Right, we'll wait for the light to move. I'm thinking across. So there's a way out there, which I think is the ladder.
Not without the freak.
So how am I getting? I need that light to move.
Somebody find me that golem already.
And currently, the light is shining straight at us. I need to throw a rock.
We don't serve you or some man from Gondor. We obey the Nazgul. And who commands the Nazgul?
So I'm gonna take stones. It didn't really move as far as I wanted him to be fair. That. Just managed to avoid him there.
Let's keep quiet about this. Yes.
Right, we're okay. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to turn around long enough, but he actually did in the end, which helped.
Let's hunt.
Okay. Ah, no! Ah, we were there as well. I was starting to where we were. That's not too bad. I thought for a minute we'd messed up massively. Okay. Don't quite know where a way out is, to be honest. That's the only issue. Yeah, we've got no marker to say our way out. There are 2 collectibles here as well, which doesn't... I'm not that fussed about collectibles at this point. We want to be going up there? I think we do. I'm just trying to make sure we're heading in the right direction. There's no way of grabbing onto that, is there? Maybe that's not the way then, because you can't grab onto it. I was thinking, you can see that tree there was what I was thinking. So if we can't do that, is there something on the other side of this? No. No, so that must be the way to go then. I just didn't see where we was grabbing hold of there. Or maybe it just wasn't close enough. Moonlog, good morning, how are you? I'll try a fast jump. There's nothing to grab hold of, so that seems a bit weird. Unless we've gone to a dead end and we need to head backwards. Although this must be a checkpoint because it's given us a save point. Is there, oh, there is a part to grab hold of just there on the edge. There we go. You're good, glad you're good. No. Jumped too early. Okay, so we've seen this bit on the edge here. We jumped too early last time, so we need to slow it down a little bit. There we go. Because there's no objective, there's no real, other than escape the orcs, we actually don't really know where we're heading. We kind of got to guess we're going the right way and hope for the best, I think. Okay. Okay, some rocks there. Now we've got a marker come up again, so now we know where we need to be heading. I think we've escaped the Orks. We have managed to escape at least. So the Riddlemaster, when he was saying there were enemies coming, Gollum / Smeagol trophy achieved, chapter 10.
They're all
the
dead.
friend.
Not all, my precious. Listen.
They're speaking Elvish.
Nasty Orks. How did they get here? How did they get through the haze, we wonders? Mell. They found Mell. We heard the Orcs say it. The ruins in the mountains. That's where they took her, they said.
Well, they did say, the Riddlemaster say something bad was coming, and he was trying to protect the elves with the haze and closing the last open areas. So it does sound like the Riddlemaster maybe not be the bad guy that we kind of think he might be. And Mell might not. I think she's just in love with him, and I think she wanted to go back to him. Obviously, she betrayed us to a degree, but still, she just seems to want to be back with the Riddlemaster.
I think that was the last of them.
Oh, they're killing them all.
Cautious, my precious. Elves, Orcs, avoid them all.
Okay, elves, orcs, avoid them all. Smeagol just said.
I don't see any tracks. Hard to spot between all the orcs.
They're looking for us.
They are looking for us.
Stay on your toes. I can hear more of them coming from the river.
So we're going to try and avoid all of them and just get to where we want to go to, which is where we think Mell and the Riddlemaster will be meeting. Okay, let's hold off while this guy walks past us. I still feel like we're coming close to the end. What's the yes for, Mulog? It does feel like we're getting to the end of the game, mainly because of the way the story is moving. It does say it's chapter 10. There could be 12 chapters potentially, I'd guess. So you're going to walk past again, actually. So from here, we want to be heading across that way, it seems. There's a climb-up point there as well. So you've gone the other way.
It's crafty.
I think Smeagol's right not to trust the Orcs. Well, obviously not trust the Orcs, but not trusting the Elves as well. They've tried to trick him into giving them information, so I can understand him not wanting to be back with the Elves, even though the Elves are killing the Orcs. I'm guessing we're jumping in the water, is my guess from here. There's a pathway there. Oh, we can drop down here. There's a pathway there. Got to be careful of that elf there. Are they going to move or stay? They're still up. They're back to us.
Huh?
Okay, I think we're. No, we're not okay.
Not this time, my friend.
So we should have waited for him to move. We shouldn't have gone when we went. Should have held off. It's just knowing when to go, isn't it? That's the trick. And we can throw a rock. That might help us turn his head. That was definitely the wrong time to go, Mulog. We could also drop down quicker, to be fair.
Don't lose him.
So that guy's there. Can't see anyone else the other side now. Okay. Well, that was close. Didn't see the other elf there till too late, but we've made it to here. Have we gone backwards? We have gone backwards. It started us off in a different bit. I thought we was back where we were, but we're not. So actually, we've already been this bit. It's kind of sent us backwards. We want to be going up here. We thought this was the jump down point, but it's not. It started us the other side of this, but because it looks like the previous bit, I didn't think We was at a new bit. Okay. So this is where we need to be careful dropping down so we don't get seen. Where's he walking? It's all about patterns of behaviour, isn't it? Just making sure we know the patterns. Don't investigate, that's okay. We're okay. We can't just go, we have to be sneaking, slow and steady. I say, he wouldn't move them for a minute. Right. We're okay here now. So we've got to be careful of this orc, or this elf. Basically got to wait till he turns around. I think we can head to the next bit of flowers just over there to the left. I think we're okay. Right, let's just hold off here, make sure we're safe. There's someone up there looking, that one's got their back to us. I think we're okay. Okay, that's where we're going next by looks up the tree. A bit more traversal. Try and get round. Okay, and no elves to stop us? No. So we're good to just go straight up. Hang on, there's something there. What's that? Snail. At least Gollum's diet is very varied. It's mushrooms, snails, fish, worms. Quite a varied diet. Right, we've got to get across to there by the looks of things. There we go. I must admit, I'm panicking a little bit less now with the jumping in this. It's always, you always wonder if you're actually going to make the jump, but actually after a while, I've definitely calmed down a little bit. I still, you know, think, oh no, I've messed up the jump. And we do mess up jumps, but definitely better than when we started. Right, these are the bits I hate, the swinging. I just seem to get the timing so badly wrong with swinging. But that one wasn't too bad. Okay, so then there's a backwards jump. So even when it says backwards jump, that doesn't always mean that the jump is there. You've still got to make sure you've got somewhere to jump to. I've noticed that a few times it's told us backwards jump and it's been wrong. In terms of angle and things. Right, so from here, it's as far left as I can go. There we go. So yeah, just because it says you can do it, doesn't mean you should at that moment. Like that one. Again, it's so easy to miss that jump. And although it's telling us to backwards jump, doesn't mean, as I say, it's the right one to do. There's actually a different way to go here. There's two ways, I think, to get to this bit, because we can backwards jump here and get onto that bit. There we go. And the reason you can do that is you can then go across to this and jump on the pole that's here. I need to go to the side though. Move, move, move. We wear his stamina here. If we lose all their stamina, we're down. Should be able to make that, I think. There we go. Right, I'll hold off for stamina to rebuild. We're running and jumping to there by the looks of things. That was nicely done in the end. I do say so myself. Right, from here to there. Okay, there is one move that I've really struggled with as well. It's the run up and jump backwards at the same time. The reason I've struggled with it is because... Where are we going? I don't actually know where we're going from here. Oh, we are jumping down there, okay. I've actually found it easier. When it says to run up a wall and then backwards jump, I found it easier to run up and then jump normally, but then aim backwards, if that makes sense. Just because I found the way it did it with the backwards jump in that scenario, we always kind of got stuck. And then we never quite made the jump, whereas I found it a lot easier to jump normally at them moments. Okay. Well, we're doing okay. Don't really know how far away this place we're heading to is, that's the only thing. Okay, more climbing here. There's a backwards jump here, I think. There we go. We're not climbing up there, are we? We're jumping to the left. And then from here, swinging across. There we go. Right, made it through that bit of traversal. Got some mushrooms.
Easy now.
Oh.
Easy.
More elves.
Be quiet.
They kill each other. Yes. Throw a stone, distract them.
Drop your weapon, all right? Let's talk this out.
You first.
It's one of them.
That's your last arrow, and there are many more of us behind me.
I'm trying to throw stones, but obviously they're not hitting. Oh, she's dead. I didn't mean for her to get killed. I was aiming for the Beastmaster to be distracted, but obviously the elf died. You're off, are you now, Moolah? Well, thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Don't make me regret this, slave.
So the Beastmaster killed the elf. That wasn't my intention, but it is what it is. I think we go and speak to him.
Lilith. Are we truly friends now, like they said? Friends who don't trick one another.
Please. Please let that face not be the last thing I see in this world.
They're still being cruel to us, aren't they? In some ways, I think the elves deserve to die for how they treated us. But it wasn't intentional at all there.
You'll be fine.
Good master.
Run, you dimwit.
Run, you dimwit. Okay. So, although it may not have been intentional, I think it definitely did the job. I've been chased. I hate chase points because it's so easy to go wrong. So the Beastmaster told us to go, and obviously he was right in that respect. I wondered if I could jump in the water, and then I kind of changed my mind as I did so. Right, so the minute we go through here, the Orks are on us and we've got to go. Beastmaster was the one kind of helping us in a way. They're telling us to run. We can't go in the water, which was my first instinct. Thought we could possibly go in the water to escape, but actually we can't. They are shooting arrows, so we've got to be quick as we can in most areas. Not even looking behind us. Okay, from here we want to be jumping across to there. Whoa. Made the jump. I didn't think we was going to make that one. Gotta keep going. I don't know if we're going the right way or not. Gotta be quick, they're on a tail. I don't want to run all the way and use all my stamina up in case we need it for climbing. No, don't fall off. Ah, we were there as well. Just slid off the side of the tree there by trying to go too quick. Right, we kind of know where we need to be heading. There's actually a bit here. I don't know if this takes us a different way. The objective is just to escape the Orks. This may have... Oh, no, so it's a different way to get there. Okay. So there's 2 different ways you can go there. You wouldn't run up the wall.
No, don't you like it here?
Just would not run up the wall, even when he tried running. It happens sometimes. You get stuck in these areas, and he doesn't do what you want him to do. But there we go. At least we weren't as far in as we were a minute ago. Okay, so this is a different way to get to the same point. Right, up the wall. Up the wall. I'm not using speed run. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. So easy to get stuck on branches and things. But yeah, I'm not using speed run mainly because I want to conserve stamina in case we need it for big jumps. Because you never know when you're going to need it, that's the thing. Could have done the wall run there, we didn't need to in the end. Okay, we're heading up here. I think I'm heading up. There's probably more than one way to go here, like there was before. There's the Orks. Right. Ah, fell off again. We fell off further along that branch previously. The Ork was so close to us, I kind of panicked and just went for it. Oh, you're back again, Moolog, are you? I thought you was going. Right. This first bit isn't too bad. It's them branches. It's so easy to panic when you can hear the footsteps of the Orc straight behind you, and I just panic and, you know, go too fast. We may not need to actually run like I have been, to be fair. Whereas I've been trying to go really quickly there. Maybe I don't need to. Need to eat. Because that was where we was getting stuck, because I was going too quick across the branches. So maybe I don't need to actually run it. I just need to keep going steady. Let's slow it down a little bit and see if we can make the branches this time. Keep going, I can hear them behind us. Right, this is the furthest we've been. We fell off here previously. So I'm not sprinting now, because I don't think I will now though. Up we go. Not escaped yet. They can't get in here. We're through, we're through. Are we safe? That's the question. I'm not sure if we're safe or not. Right, the ruins are to our left. But I think we've escaped the Orks. Man, I'm glad we've escaped the Orks. That was tricky. I did learn, just jump immediately instead of stopping and swinging on those. That seemed to work. What kind of dog do you have, Moolog?
We lost them.
We have lost the Orks, that's a good thing.
Almost there.
We're almost at the ruins. Will Mell be here? Will the Riddlemaster be here? That's the questions we want answered. I do think the Riddlemaster's maybe a good guy after all. We're here. Oh, you don't know what breed it is? Oh, okay. Reach the ruins gate. Makes it sound like it's going to be really difficult to get there. Made it to the ruins. What is that? Some sort of animal. And it said make it to the ruins gate. You kind of think, is it going to be tricky, or is it, you know, not so bad? Not so bad being the answer there. Right. Confirm and comment. That's the picture we saw in the Riddlemaster's hidden chamber. So we've seen that previously.
There are fires. Candleman and his Orks. Where is
Okay.
Must get closer.
Candleman's here as well.
Master must be in outside. We must help her. The blind one will never be our friend.
And that's the ongoing battle between Smeagol and Gollum. Who do we help?
But perhaps she can help us.
Gollum is now blaming her for leaving us like he did to Greshnek before. And obviously he died. I wonder if we're going to have to make a choice.
What is this place?
I've got a feeling we're going to have to make a choice here. So was this... I think this was the maze we saw in the picture. Orks are here. Right, we're going to slow this down again and be careful. Sneak past the Orks where possible. Because we've got to find our way over there. So this Orc turn round. Once he's gone and looked at, come back past us, we'll go and sneak through there. And hope there's no one looking the other side. It's a baby, is it? Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, so we can jump up here and go up above that. Can anyone see us? I don't think they can. Okay. From here, we can climb up to here. Oh, a hook. You got. This is only a collectible up here, then, isn't it? What's the bay? This was just a collectible area, not where we wanted to be going. Okay. So that isn't the way we need to go. It's just a collectible. Annoyingly. Yeah, I don't think there was definitely. Let's double check there wasn't anywhere else to go. I don't think there was. Yeah, it's sort of. There's a hole. I don't think we can jump through the hole though. There is a hole there. I've got a feeling we can't jump through. No. Okay, so we are in an area just for a collectible, essentially. You're 13, are you? Oh, okay. I've been seen. Yeah, so that was just a collectible area, so there's no point staying here. We've got to go around where this Orc is. Need the Orc to move away. We've been seen. The collectible will count as gained, so the collectible's gained at least. Not that we were really focusing on that. But yeah, we need to get past this Orc. So I'm guessing through there? No, through the left here. Round the corner here. What was that?
Was that the last one? How do I know? Keep looking.
There was a squid and a half there. They must have killed a boar or something. Oh, please don't tell me you saw me.
Everyone back.
He didn't see me. We're okay. Obviously, we can't do anything to the Orcs because they've all got helmets on. Stone.
They're killing the spiders.
Oh, they're killing the spiders. Okay. So that was the noise we heard, was the killing of the spider. Is this guy going to look this way behind us? Are we safe? I think we're safe. There's a lot of Orcs here. Is he looking? He's kind of behind us. I don't know if he'd see us if we move. Can't see the next point to hide though. Which is a little bit of a concern. Obviously we need to stick to the shadows.
Going up. Up is good.
Going up. Up is good. Okay. Kind of tells us what we're looking for next is somewhere to climb. I'm going to wait here a minute. Okay. Where are we climbing?
See where this goes.
I don't know by saying that, does that mean there's an orc there? Does it mean we've gone the wrong way by him saying let's see where this goes? See, we did see this. This was on the notes of the Riddlemaster's chamber, and it was a map. But I can't remember which way it goes, to be fair. But this was meant to be a maze. The Ork's going back. Need to move quicker though. We kind of hesitated, so we'll hopefully get past him in a second. But yeah, some sort of maze was on the Riddlemaster's notes, and I'm guessing this is the maze. Right, once he comes back past us, I think we can get going again. Wait for him to come round.
Getting closer.
Oh, might have gone a little bit too quickly there. Nearly got seen. Right, we need to get across to them blue shrubs there by the looks of things. And then we need to distract the big guy, essentially. Surprised they can't see him with his eyes being so bright, to be fair, but they don't seem to.
Left or right? Like maggots in a bowl.
Right, we've got stones.
Should have gone with Mohawk and his troops.
So I need to wait until the other guy's walking the other way, because he'll be back in a second. Then throw the stone at that to make him move. So we're going to time this right to get through.
Some cursed elf thing for the war. The sorcerer wants it, Orbag said. He already caught one cursed elf. Doesn't stop bragging about it. Orbag's a fool.
Right, we're through. Doesn't mean we're safe though. Okay. So there's 2 orcs over there. We don't know their pattern though, so we've got to be a little bit wary still. There's one. I've just gone left. I don't know if this is the right way. I don't think it is, looking at that. Or is it? Potentially, I think it might be actually. Another high point there. This is definitely a maze of sorts, and we just got to find a way through. Thank you for the like, whoever that was. Much appreciated. It's definitely a moment of taking our time. So once he turns around and goes back that way, we can move across. The only downside is obviously we're in the light here with this campfire. Okay. Is he coming this way? He's just stopping that. Okay. He's turned. Feel like I've done a full circle here. I wonder if we have gone wrong. So there's no climb point here or anything. Is there a door we've missed or anything? I think we've gone to a dead end. Yeah, I think we're at a dead end. Guy's coming back there, so we're just going to hold off a second. It does feel like I've done a full circle, but it maybe it goes left afterwards, I'm not sure. Wait for this guy to come back. We did, like I say, we did see the map of this in the Riddlemaster's study, or his secret chamber. And I guessed it would have some meaning, to be fair, because it was such an obvious clue. But there was, I should have probably taken a picture on my phone of it or something, to be fair. But at the time, I just thought, ah, okay. Right. We're safe for the minute. Right, this guy's coming this way, so we're going to hold off. We're heading in the right direction. That's the important part. But if it's kind of a garden maze, so it's not going to be easy to see the exact location. But I think if we just keep going straight, it may be alright here. Gotta go sneaky, sneaky. Need somewhere to hide before this guy turns round. I'm guessing he's going to walk past them. He is. So that gives us our wait point for him to come back past. Okay. As I say, it does feel like we've gone round in a bit of a circle here. Where's he going? He's coming this way. Think I'm safe? Yeah, he hasn't come in here, that's the important thing. And the other guy I don't think comes this far. No, saying that, we can get to these here, I think. Yeah. It's also knowing whether we've been hit this bit before, because there's no real way of telling.
Almost there.
Oh, almost there. Okay, so we have done it right so far.
Orders are orders, and that's what it says.
Please stop telling me things I already know.
Right, there's two here. Both looking this way, and we need to distract both of them to get us to go to the next bit over there.
Even looking for that freak, the one we came here for.
Of course, leave if you must.
That's one.
But there's one question that keeps haunting me, Briscoe. Perhaps before you go, you can help me with it.
He's not turning enough. Annoyingly.
Where does the sun go up?
What do I care? We are Orks. We don't need to tell me show us our way. Anyone else feel the desire to leave?
Oh, he's gone back. Made noise on that one. I think we've done it. Yeah, we're okay. To make noise on one by hand and then throw a stone at the other. Right, there's two orcs here. These two are going to have their backs to us. These two are okay now. So we can throw a stone at that. What's that there? This is going to be tricky, because I don't think they're both going to go to the same place. That's really at the edge of our throw distance as well. I don't think I can throw that far. Oh, we can. There we go. How do we get this guy to... actually, we can sneak behind this guy. Didn't see the path behind. That helped. Okay. Lots of stones, so obviously that's what we need to be doing. So we can make this guy move in a second. And we've got to sneak through. Is he going to see us though? Don't know if he will. Although there is a light there, isn't there? The light's going to be the issue, I think. How do I get... okay, I think I know what we need to do. So we need to turn that light out. I can't throw the stone from here, can I? The minute I go to light, I think I'm going to get caught. Oh, no, we're okay. Yeah, so that's the other guy looking at that. And while he's there, we need to do this quickly. Trophy achieved, trigger happy. Whatever that's for. We're through. Just going to wait a second for this guy to return, so he'll have his back to us. There we go. It's all gone really dark and I can't see anything. Right. There's a guy here. He's the only guy, and is he going to turn? If he doesn't turn, we're going up. I don't think he is going to turn. I think we're okay. Wow. Okay.
Everyone wants to share their opinion.
Are we safe?
Today.
The Candleman. But where's Mell?
And?
Still nothing. She doesn't know some word, she says.
Let's hoist the Lord's banner on every pinnacle.
Okay. We've done okay so far to be quiet. No! After all that sneaking. The Candleman.
It seems that fate is on my side today.
It's always disappointing after all that sneaking, we still get caught.
We knows how to open
We do know how to open the gate, whereas they don't. It's the Elvish word for deer.
Go on then. Help her. Open the gate, and you both live.
Right, we're going to help Mel open the gate. What's that?
This stone must have fallen off.
I knew something felt wrong. Can you put it back?
Blew the candle out because I could. So we've got to put the stone back. There's a stone that's fallen off to the left there.
What is he doing?
The stones need to go into the holes, yes. But which? There's more holes than stones.
Ah, there's more holes than stones. Okay. Any more gemstones here to pick up? No. I can blow the candle out and now I can't light it again. Let's talk to Mel.
He'll let us live, so let's not test his patience.
Don't trust him as soon as we opens the gate. Shh.
Find some water.
Well?
Give us time. Elf gates are fickle. Is this a friendly door?
No. No, this one can be very unkind.
Okay, find water and talk to Mel telepathically. So we're climbing up here, aren't we? The fact that it's going to let us climb helps us massively.
Say if we find that miraculous source, then what? How do we control it?
As you always say, we must have faith.
Won't need it for very long, though. You're about to kill us all. Starting with you, I hope.
Right, once I finish talking, we can talk to Mel.
Water?
So? What about it?
Don't talk. Just think. Remember the door to Gwendel's chambers? This one is quite similar. We need a secret word to open it. And here is where my wisdom ends. Gwendel must have changed it.
We knows we found it.
You did? How?
Doesn't matter now. The tree where Mel and Riddlemaster met. The picture they carved into the bark.
Dear. Of course. How did I not think of that? Let me try. Tell me what you see.
Okay, we need to switch left.
One. That could be a tree, no deer.
Okay, so we've got to make it look like a deer.
Try right.
Yes, and then we do the left.
Like anything.
Let's keep trying then.
Yeah, we need to move
should I change?
the left side next. That should be a stag.
Looks almost like a deer, but not quite.
Maybe one of the stars is in the wrong place.
Okay, one of them's in the wrong place. That's not helpful. So, what one could be in the wrong place? Let's see what happens if we switch left again.
No deer. Left again.
Okay, I think obviously one of the stones on the left is potentially wrong. So, I don't want to do that. We'll do left again. Thanks for the like and much appreciated. Yeah, the stars are wrong.
Wait. Looks almost like a deer, but not quite.
Almost like a deer, but not quite. So yeah, we've got to move the stones around.
Able to control the source, and we spent years creating it.
No surprise, given how long it takes you to open your own doors.
So we need to climb up and move the stones, but I don't know. So we can put a gemstone in there and take that gemstone and put it down here. I don't know if that's going to help, to be fair. So any others we can remove. You can put a gemstone up there. So we've only got one stone that we can move. By the looks of things. And it's knowing if it's in the right place. I don't think it is, because obviously it's going to mirror the other side. And one there isn't mirrored there. So it wasn't right there either. It could be at the top, to be fair. Let's put it at the top. And we need to, obviously... Yeah, I think... The fact we can only move... There's only one gemstone. 4 possible locations. So we just need to move it around again. Make it look like it's almost a deer like it was.
Left.
And go from there. I don't know if that's in the right place.
Left again.
Right, so that's almost like a deer. The top one, let's see what the right does if we switch it.
Now right.
Yeah, so that's definitely not.
Right side again.
We can make it look like a tree.
Now it looks like a leaf.
Or a leaf.
Right, I think.
Okay. So the one we moved is that one there. Okay, I can see where it's gone, obviously. But it's... Where's that extra one going? I got myself stuck. I hurt myself. Right, so the one at the top is wrong. That one wasn't right though, although that would match there. Can't see this one being right. Or is it? Hang on. There is one that's wrong there. I wonder if we're missing a gemstone. Because I think the antler on the right is now correct. Yeah, that gives us that. So we're missing a gemstone, I think. Because we can attach one there. There's got to be one here as well. I don't think there's any more to take off. We need a gemstone. I think we're missing one. But I don't know where it is. They're not going to let us out. We can talk to him.
There's only one traitor here. Or didn't you take an oath to serve the Great Eye?
Right. I don't think they're going to let us out.
What are you waiting for?
So, can we find another gem? I don't think there's anything around us we can use. So either it's one we can take off here, or if we can't take it off, there's got to be one nearby. Don't want to take that one. Okay, we can attach there, but we can't take. Yeah, there's a gemstone missing. Because it needs to go there, I think. Shouldn't drop so far. Right, it's definitely no gemstone this side. What's that? I did get a notification come out. Oh, climb. Can't see a gemstone anywhere. Unless it's up the top and we've just not seen it. Because I think that is in the right place. I can't see another way of doing it. We can't take any of the gemstones off. Part of me thinks we're missing a gemstone. We are missing one. There it is. No, they're just normal stones. Oh, that's annoying. I thought we'd done it then. So there's no more gemstones. And that's not correct. It's that middle bit, isn't it? Speak to her.
Try right.
What happens if we do both?
The left one.
It's like a tree. I wonder if we can take more gemstones when it's not lit up.
1 second.
That's my thinking. I wonder if they're not lit up, we can take more. So let's go back and have a look. The annoying thing is we know exactly what we need to do, but it's figuring out where this another gemstone is. Okay, is that the only one we can take still? Can attach there, but we can't do anything there. That's going to allow us to attach, but I don't want to attach a gemstone. See, this would be a leaf. Although there must be a second one because we can make that leaf complete. So where is the gemstone we're missing? Because I know exactly where it's going to go. We've got to find this gemstone. Kind of feels weird that we can't see it or find it. There's definitely no gemstone around here, is there?
Where do you think you're going?
Yeah, I didn't think they'd let us go anywhere. No. Right, so it's got to be in here somewhere. Where? Just got to take a very slow look round, don't we, really, and see if we can find another gemstone. I'm pretty sure it's not here. There's no way to climb this side. Okay, that has got me a little bit confused. No gemstone here. Climb up there. There must be another ledge somewhere that we've not seen. It's the only thing I can think of. There must be something else. Doesn't really give us anything there. I wonder if there's a climate point on the other side. They're saying that we can drop down there. It's not going to give us anything though, is it? Obviously we can go through the water. We know exactly what we need to do. It's just finding out where it is. I'm going to bug out because I've just jumped into an area we can't get into. Right, we can talk to Mel. We know exactly what we've got to do, but for some reason we can't find this last one.
Right side again. Left.
So that made a noise there. Strangely. Why did that make a noise?
Wait.
Does that mean there's a stone loose now? I wonder. Don't keep meaning to fall off, to be fair. Right, let's stand away a second. So there's the holes that we can fill. Thing is, it made a noise when it did that. When we turned it to a leaf. So I wondered if another one had come loose. No, it hasn't come loose, has it? I don't know if I'm just being really silly, but we're missing a gemstone, and I don't know where it is. Okay, it's definitely not on the floor. I'm running out of food, so we're going to be careful not to drop too far again. We can make it look very much like a deer, just not quite.
Left.
Switch to left. It's there.
Leave it as it is.
Unless that's all we can do. And then, if we talk to Mel again, I've got no food left, so if we have a big drop, We are in trouble. Can't talk to Mel. We know we're missing a gemstone. Because we need one to go to the left there. But we haven't got one. None of them come out. We know that's where it goes, that's the thing. Are they saying that? Does it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there is meant to be another on the other side. I don't understand where the second gemstone is though. I don't know if I'm being silly or the gemstone's not appearing when it should. There's definitely no gemstone here that I can see, and we need 2. I think that's the only answer, is we actually need 2. I wonder if we die and reset it. We fall from high enough height, we would die. I wonder if resetting it is the way forward. Because unless I'm being really silly, I'm missing a gemstone, which I can't see anywhere where it could be. That's my only thinking. Right, we know what we've got to do for the puzzle, so what we'll do, we're gonna drop down from our height, make sure we die, just to see if there is a second gemstone that somehow we've been missing. Because I'm adamant there's nowhere else we can go. There we go. Sometimes resetting a checkpoint does help.
Like a deer, but not quite.
Okay. So we've reset it. It looks like a deer, but not quite. That needs to be...
right. Left.
And again. Right, we're still looking for this other gem. And I thought it was here, but these are the stones instead, annoyingly. There's nothing else that way.
8 of us weren't able to control the source, and we spent years creating it.
No surprise, given how long it takes you to open your own doors.
It says take gemstone there, but I can't take it. Okay, that's weird. So the gemstone there is attached, but I can't take it. And this one's now saying take when it's not, I can't take it. I think dying's messed things up even worse. It doesn't seem to want to know now. But yeah, in terms of where the gemstone is, definitely not here.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm just jumping around to see if there's anything we've missed. But yeah, I've kind of messed the gate up even worse, I think, because now I can't actually do anything. I can't take a gemstone that doesn't exist. So I think I've broken it, but a little bit more than it was. Okay. I wonder if we have to load back in. I think I've broken it a little bit. So let's restart from the nearest checkpoint.
Looks almost like a deer, but not quite.
Okay. As long as it allows me to take the one from the left, we should be okay.
Control the source, and we spent years creating it.
No surprise, given how long it takes you to open your own doors.
Being stuck on different... Okay, I'm not meant to be here, obviously. It's gonna hurt. I know it's gonna hurt. Okay, will it allow me to take now? No. I can't. I've broken it. It won't allow me to take the gemstone that I need to take. Well, that doesn't help us with the actual where the second gemstone is. That's the only confusing thing, but I don't know if I've broken it more. Because we can't take the one that's there. I don't want to restart the whole level, but I may not have a choice. I don't know if I've broken it. That's the problem. By thinking if we started again, it'd be easier. And then we'd be able to find it. I don't know. I don't know if we have to restart the whole level to try and make it work. Because that's the gemstone we need to attach, but it says take. And the one that's here, that we need to remove, I don't know if you find a second gemstone it may work, I don't know. But then I kind of feel like we've looked everywhere for the second gem. It's only a case of looking at different areas. See, there is something there, but they were stones, weren't they? There's nothing else. Okay, there's something there, but I believe that was the stones we could get before. But is there anything else nearby? Doesn't seem it. There's a kind of a shiny bit over there. But then surely that wouldn't be blue. Just thinking that that blue seems odd. Can't throw anything over there, can I? I'm hoping I haven't broken it by restarting the checkpoint, thinking that I'd broken it in the first place. Right, so that's what we're talking about. Through here, stones, but that's it. There's nothing else here. Hang on, what's... There's something shining in there. What is that? Definitely didn't work. There's a reason we've got stones. And that's green. There was something shining. There's something on the floor. I think we've got a second gem. Ah! Oh no, I've died doing it. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I think I've found the second gem. So all this time, I think I found it. I don't know what it quite is, but it's something was shining to our far left, and it turns green when you throw, and then something falls to the floor. But although we died getting down. Yeah, it's something blue on the floor now. Please let that be the second gem, and please tell me we've not broken it. A restarting checkpoint.
8 of us weren't able to control the source, and we spent years creating.
I'm hoping this is it.
Given how long it takes you to open your own doors.
Gemstone. This has been a pain in the butt puzzle. Right. We need to attach it over here.
This might be it.
There we go.
Let's try.
That is it. They're even saying, let's try.
Somewhere. Are we done?
All done. Yes, yes.
Let's give them a little surprise. Come down to me.
Okay, so we've gone. We'll come back down to Mell. Although the puzzle's wrong. Do I need to make it right? I wonder. I know she's saying come down to her. I wonder if we have to make it right, because the puzzle's not right currently. The gems are in the right place. I just want to see if we can move it so it is actually correct. Oh, we can't talk to her anymore through the water. Okay. But yeah, weird that I just happened to see something shining and there was something there. But that's a tricky one. I wonder how long people would spend trying to find that.
Cover your eyes.
So it doesn't quite matter, it's the wrong shape, wrong pattern. So you can still open the gate. It's a very bright light though. And we're walking through and she's closing it. She managed to leave them outside. The Candleman's got to be impressed with that, surely.
Nasty elvish curse. We're blinded.
So we're inside the gate. Candleman and the Orks are outside the gate, and Mell is with us.
We summoned the light of the elders. Don't worry, you won't be blind forever.
Find the Riddlemaster.
Why did you come here?
We never leave our friend alone, do we? No, not us.
Friend? I wonder how your friend Deagle would feel about that word today.
Okay.
There used to be a way up here.
We didn't hurt Deagle, we swears. Smeagol is good now.
How are your eyes?
Better now.
Well, let's put them to use.
Okay, well it's telling us we need to go that way anyway. It did say there used to be a climb up there.
How did the Candleman find her?
It was your bird who found me.
Bird found us too.
Before I jumped too far from it there. Okay. Well, we're up. Am I dropping here potentially? Yes, there we go. Remove the obstacle.
Chain was jammed.
The sorcerer saw a lot more through that animal's eyes than just you or me. He knows about the source. We need to get there before he does. I must find Gwendol.
Okay, we can't do anything with that. I wondered if we'd move the chains, but... Are we just getting down now? I think so. Where is she? She's there. There's actually something over here as well. What's this?
This one's shut.
Okay, that door's shut. There's one over here. I'm guessing this one's shut as well.
Also shut.
Imagine
that. She's taking the mickey out of us for checking the doors. Okay, I've already been up there. Ah, no, this is the other side. Okay. Let's use the winch then.
That sounds
so we remove the blockage from one side, use the winch on the other side.
Smeagol can lead her. But the elves must swear to let us leave and not follow us ever.
Very well.
Or don't leave. Don't enter the dangerous source. Mel and I just hide until bad men are gone.
I cannot abandon Gwendol now. Come on. There are a lot of stairs to climb.
There's a lot of stairs to climb, is there? We're kind of trusting her again, but I still have my doubts. I still think she's going to betray us at some point. We know we can't die because this takes place between The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. So we know we're going to survive no matter what. Which is always the issue with creating something between other stories, because you kind of know an end to a point.
Crossing a long bridge now.
Okay, cross the bridge.
Careful, the bridge is damaged.
Shh. Listen. Come here.
Why is she telling us to listen?
What's it? What's that sound?
The wind.
How can wind make... Shh. Smeagol doesn't like it here.
You're right.
Okay, that was it. Just wanted us to listen.
Mellie's safe now.
Thank you.
How can wind make music?
Once, our people knew ways to make it sing like this, but Gwendol and I used it to create the haze.
Okay. Another door.
Help me with this door.
Smeagol's quite strong, really. You wouldn't think he would be, but he does seem to be.
Gwendol?
No,
Well, we're going to end up climbing up in a minute, I think.
These must be the Queen's chambers, if the smell doesn't deceive me. He is close. He is close, I know it.
And the source, where is it, my precious?
In the Hall of Wind and Water. That's where we created the haze, molding the forces of the elements. I fear the river's spring has long been soiled by the enemy.
Mel can protect us from him, yes? She mustn't let them bring us back. She can make the river wash the Orks away. Riddlemaster is changed, perhaps. Doesn't like Mel with pale eyes. Won't help her like Smeagol does.
Would you stop talking?
She's trying to turn her against the Riddlemaster. Okay, we know we're going up. We just don't know why.
Where are you going?
That's the Eye of Sauron on the wall.
Orks, elves, one is like the other. Leave them all and hide. But how dare his eye will find us? The elves can protect us from him.
Did you say something?
We didn't say anything. Right, okay. Well, I think we've got to head up. That's where he wants us to go. There's no reason for us to do so. But
Other side is full of haze. And floating things.
Floating?
they are floating indeed. I'm guessing we need to jump on them in sequence to get anywhere. Right, so when this one comes back up now, we've got to jump on that one. And then before it goes too low, jump on the next one, I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's going to come this way. It's going to tell us anything more than that, is it? No. Right, so this one's coming down now. So we're on. And then... are we okay to be low? I think we are. This will now go back up. Or is that as far as it goes? No, it's going up. Don't fall down. Right, we're through to this bit. We're trying to get to there, okay. So I think we're okay.
Someone's here.
Just dropping down, I think. Someone is here. That's the Riddlemaster. So we finally found him.
Mell.
It blinded me.
He's got a ring round his neck.
He's with us.
It's all on Mell though. We've never really trusted her. Currently she wouldn't let the Riddlemaster hurt us, so that's something.
Elliot Adam Hiritjen, Arfent Ven Eliatha, Iden Adleki Thank.
Henian. So he will help us.
Okay, we'll be nice and play along.
Again, thanks to good Smeagol, but we must hurry now.
The enemy has sent a sorcerer.
I saw them through the haze when they crossed. And I saw you.
I knew I heard your voice.
What does a sorcerer want?
All I know is he must never touch the source.
My strength is dwindling. I fear the well is lost to me now. It will need all I have left, and all of your strength too. Mell, this will not be easy.
They are coming.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes.
Let me guide you.
Alright, let's follow the elves to the source then. Sounds like it's going to, whatever they're going to do to stop the sorcerer and the orcs getting to the source.
Don't let the shadows into your heart.
Is going to kill them both. Is what it sounds like. But they're doing this to help the elven people.
Let me seal the door. This should give us some time. Come, walk beside me.
Right, we need to follow them still. I don't want to be too close but too far away either at the same time.
The haze is spreading, my love. And all it touches is forever changed.
It didn't change you much.
So I'll make sure we don't lose sight of them now.
I do. Smeagol was your name?
Yes.
Your friend doesn't say much.
For once.
I say we were quite talkative with Mell previously. We've been fairly nice so far this stream. We haven't really used Gollum's personality
Here we are.
that much, to be fair.
Don't get too close to the well.
Okay, another floating room.
The entire hall is screaming.
It's being torn apart. Above the well, the blazing orb fueled by wind and water. That is the source of the haze.
What's our plan?
Destroy the source.
No. I fear the haze is all that holds this hall together. But if we could somehow reach the well, we could try to heal it.
But the elf said, don't go near the well.
There are 2 wind towers that feed the haze with air and music. See those openings left and right. If we manage to close off both towers, we might calm the haze just enough.
Right, so we're going to have to climb up and close off both towers.
We promise to help the elves if they help us in return.
I don't know.
There's no time for doubts now. I can't go, you know that. I will stay at the source, calm it as long as I can. You two divide the tasks and close off the towers.
Right, so we're going to close one, he's going to close the other.
So be it then. I will take the left tower.
Right, we're taking the right tower then.
Can he climb?
Like a squirrel. Follow
Yeah.
the song of the wind, Smeagol.
Yeah, we
until
can
you
definitely
reach the
climb.
highest chamber.
I warned you.
Okay.
Don't go near the well.
Don't go near the well.
Follow the song of the wind, Smeagol.
I'm trying to
until you
find the
reach
way to
highest
climb up,
chamber.
to be fair.
There is a large wind gate there. Close it to silence the song.
Up to the top, close the wind
Right, we can't go up there.
Watch your step. The haze has eaten away much of the towers.
So how do we get onto one of these? I'm trying to see where the point of climbing is. Because we're going to need to be a certain height to climb up, it seems. I wonder. There we go. It's kind of what I was waiting for, is to be able to climb higher. There we go. Come up. Okay, we should be able to make it across here. Nope, not close enough. Okay, so this one here we could get onto a minute ago.
Yes, yes.
There we go. So I may have rushed that a little bit, because we definitely weren't close enough then, it seems. That's the one we want to be on over there. So they kind of go in a circle, and we kind of need to make sure we're jumping on the right one. Which I think is the end one of these three. Would be my guess. I don't know if I can make that jump to there. I can make that jump. Okay. So we need to be on that platform straight ahead of us there. There we go. And now we should be able to jump across to close this one off by the looks of things. Wait for it to get closer. Don't want to risk missing it again. There we go.
Be careful.
We will.
I will.
He answered and so did we.
It's dangerous, the elf said, to heal the source. How dangerous? Elves are...
That dangerous. Don't fall into the water. Just slid off the edge of it. Annoyingly. A few bits of lag there, which shouldn't happen.
The elf said to heal the source. How dangerous? Elves know best what they're doing.
Okay.
Mell shouldn't stay with the unfriendly wraiths from the woods.
I'm guessing this will take us
Mell
up.
shouldn't stay with the unfriendly elf. Perhaps she will leave with us.
That's climbable there. Oh. So we've got the electric things again, the wisps that we saw previously. We had to use bells to get rid of them previously, so we've got to be careful of those. We dealt with those a little while back, to be fair. Can I not jump onto that one? Ah. I know exactly what I did wrong there. So we needed to have jumped earlier backwards to then gain where we were. So we jump on this one, we have to wait for it to go high enough, we climb up and across, and then we have to wait until we're high enough to make another backwards jump by the looks of things. Although we can go right here. I went left a minute ago. Can we go right? No, it is just left. Okay. Obviously watch out for the orbs. I think they're orbs. Can drop down here, but I don't think that really helps us. I was gonna say, he didn't move when I wanted him to there. Right, we jump backwards onto this. And then we climb up here. And I did see another jump point behind us. This is moving. So we'll wait till a little bit higher, and then we're backwards jumping onto there, I think. It's moving very slowly, but it is actually moving. I don't know how high it actually goes. There we go.
That was Trixie.
What was Trixie? Okay, from here to there.
We don't trust the other elf, do we? Of course not. All elves are false.
No. Ah. Made it all that way, and there's no grab point there. You have to make sure you're flat on it. Otherwise, oh, it's going to start here. That's a bonus. So we need to be flat on it to make that jump. Right, from here, we're heading across to there. The orb's on my back, though.
Well done, my dear.
I think we're there. Okay. There's a lot of puzzles to solve and routes to figure out. So the weight of that would pull it down, I assume, and close that window. Or something. Okay. Obviously, we got to. I think I know what we got to do. I thought I knew what we had to do. I think that's the way across. Right. Okay, we can. I wondered if we can make that jump. Where are we going from there? That's telling us to jump that way, though. That's not what I was expecting it to want us to do. Strangely, that wants us to jump back that way. Let's drop down. See what's down here. There's obviously something down here we've got to do. Ah, it wants us to climb here. Is there anything else here? No. Well, we did a backwards jump. That's what I meant before about just because it says backwards jump at the time doesn't mean it's the right position to do it in. Okay. No, too far. Trying to make it to the second shelf. There we go, that's that one. Too far again. Maybe it's I'm trying to jump with speed to make it a longer jump. Maybe we don't need that longer jump. It's quite deceiving at times of how far you can actually make it. The normal jump. Down the other side again. That wasn't a speed jump either, that was just normal. So we kind of need to make that jump a little bit shorter. In fact, saying that, I probably could have walked across there. It was that close to it, I probably could have just walked it. But you panic and think, I'm not going to make it, and actually you will. No! Seriously, was on it. We're going to end up dying if we're not careful. We're out of food. We're definitely near enough on it then. Come on. It's a simple jump. It's not exactly a difficult jump either. Right, we're on that. We'll wait for it to turn round, I think. Or can I make it? We'll die, I think, if I miss it. We made it this time. Right, I think we're jumping onto that. We are. Is that it? I think we're done. Gave us a bar turn. It's done, isn't it? That's all done. Oh, so to get out of here, we actually need to go across to there, which means I think there's something. I see something on the floor here as well. There's something down there which could be food, which at this point we really need. Mushroom. There we go. Yeah, I don't think we can make that jump. So what we need to do is go back over this way and get across so we can get out. But we've done what we needed to do. I'm just gonna not die. It's these first couple of jumps here that are tricky. Right, we're on that. We're on that. I don't think I can make that jump. Jump to there. But yeah, there's definitely no jump point there, is there? We're dead. Okay. So we know what we've got to do to close it. We know how to do that. It's getting back out is the issue. We do know how to close the doorway. That's the important thing. I just don't see us making that jump back across, but obviously we can. Right, let's go and pick this mushroom up. No, we're full on food, so okay, so we don't need to pick it up. Right, we know what we've got to do. It's just making it work without killing ourselves. There we go. And then we'll jump across to there. And we'll close the doorway. I'm going to turn the bar now. So that's as far down as that goes. There we go, we're on it. Nearly. Okay. Yeah, we are. We've just got to get it back across there, don't we? That's dumb. Thing is, there's no grab point there, is there? There's no other way out, I don't think. So he's just making that jump work, I think. There's no grab point there. There we go, we've done it.
Smeagol, yes, help the elves. And now they must let us go.
They're not going to let us go.
Will Mell come with us, my precious? Not her, not anyone.
Smeagol's got a thing for Mell, it seems, or there's some connection.
But Mell needs us to be her eyes. The blind one has her elf friend now.
Ah, so Smeagol feels like because we're her eyes.
Alone forever, unless he finds the precious.
We want the precious. We hate the precious. We know what it does to us.
Precious only ever made us lonely. And how long until the Dark Lord finds us, eh? How long after he finds our ring? We must find it. Find it before he does. And hide it forever. Never use it. And never kill for the precious ever again.
So that's the internal battle, isn't it, between himself?
We never wants it back. We hate it. We hate it.
Gollum wants the ring, Smeagol doesn't.
If only the nasty elf was gone.
If only the nasty elf was gone. It's like he wants to kill. Oh, there's actually a drop down there. Hang on. We go down here. Because we're returning to Mell, we've done what we needed to do. Can we make a backwards jump there? Yeah, we can. There we go. Because there's no grab points, it can be pretty tricky, but I think we did okay there. Yeah, he's making it sound like we're going to try and kill the other elf, which I don't think is going to be a good idea. Why will you not drop off? There we go.
There you are. Why is Grendel still gone? He should have been back by now.
We're going to have to go and find him, aren't we?
Yes, perhaps.
Go look for him.
Okay, so we need to now get up the other side. Yeah, we need to be getting up the other side now because Grendel hasn't come back. So we've done all our side, and now we've got to go and find Grendel. Can't do that, can we? Okay. It's going to be a backwards jump here, isn't it, to get into that one? Are we in the right area for him? No, we need to be higher, I think. Okay. That's where we're going to get to. Don't fall off now. Okay, so when it next goes past that point over there, we can now get off, I think. So we're going to go and find the Riddlemaster, see what's happened to him, because he hasn't managed to close his doorway off like we did ours. At the request of Mell. I probably could jump across and get there quicker, to be fair. You don't want to rush it and make a mistake and fall off and have to redo it all. That's the thing. Okay. It was kind of a float to the grab point. That was weird. Right, let's see what happened to the Riddlemaster. Epic gameplay, how are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Thanks for the like with those, much appreciated. Okay, let's watch out for that. Go this way.
Go left? Not sure.
Left or right? I'm saying left. Oh, there's a climb up point here. Okay, we gotta watch out for the orbs. I'm calling them orbs. They're probably bundles of energy, but I do call them orbs. Right, are we back jumping? We are. Make sure we got this right, otherwise we're falling down like that. So actually, we didn't need to climb that bit at all because we just needed to climb up there. This is where this does get confusing sometimes. You don't actually need to climb every climb point you see because there's somewhere else you could go. Do we need to climb there? No. Okay. This is not going to be fun. No, it wouldn't be fun. This is going to be tricky, just to avoid getting killed. Is he becoming Prince of Persia? I wouldn't say Prince of Persia, to be fair. He's having his moments. Okay, so actually now I understand why he wants us to do it in that order. Because there's another blue bit there. So that's why he wants us to do it like this. He's a very good climber though, to be fair. Not as good as Prince of Persia, but he's getting there. Right, let's go across here. So the whole point of that was to get to this point so you could then drop down safely and get up the next point. So there to there. And then these are the ones that have no grip points. Fell off. So there's nowhere to grab hold of. You've just got to make the jump and hope you stay on it. Oh, we're back to this one. That's okay. The actual orb there got us. I'll just walk straight off. The orb got us as well. Considering if you wanted to platinum this, there's a trophy of not dying once. And I can see that's going to be extremely difficult. That's the only trophy that I know of at this point. Only because we were told about it. I think it was more of a warning. Don't worry about platinum. It's not a good idea. Right, where are we going from here though? I need to jump to that platform over there, don't I? But I want to be on the highest point of this. The orbs are going to get me. Yeah, the orbs got me. And now I can't see. Keep turning. I think there's a grab point over there. Which we need to get to. The movements, the way he crawls. I suppose you could say it's Prince of Persia-esque. There we go, made it. And then from here we're jumping over there. There we go. And the Riddlemaster's hurt.
Found the elf.
Don't drop down that way. That is the wrong way.
It hurt its leg. What's happened?
I tried to take the stairs.
Well, that was a mistake.
There are no stairs.
Exactly. I can't move it. How is Mell?
The wind is still humming. The elf didn't shut the gate.
No. Good thing you came. It looks like Mell was right to trust you. Let me help you get up there. At least that I can do.
Yeah, some of the parkour bits are tricky, to be fair. Right, we're going to close the second gate.
Do not trust your step, or you will end up like me.
The elf will stay here.
I will try to heal it, but it may take more time than we have. Good luck.
Good luck. Well, Gollum didn't like the elf, so we've kind of got our wish. The fact that he got hurt, Gollum's kind of got his wish there, hasn't he? Oh, why did he not grab it? We were there. Oh, we got something else though. Another mushroom. I swear we was dead on that. He didn't grab it. That's happened before. Right, we've got to make this jump across to get back, I think. Although we were down... I think our best bet is actually... Can we make it? We can. There we go. Back across here. So we're just going to swing and make sure we get this. There we go. That is the second gate closed.
And again it's Smeagol who helps, not that other elf.
And again it's Smeagol that helps, not the other elf. Okay. We should get out that way. There we go. Second gate done.
Hey, what do we wish?
I don't know actually. I don't actually know how to check. To be honest, yeah. If you know how to check, let me know. But I never really bothered with things like that, so I actually don't know how to check it. Ring will protect us. I'm going to go with Mell. I want to trust her a little bit more than we have done. I also don't believe the ring is good for Gollum / Smeagol. We're now going to convince Gollum that Mell is the one we need to look out for.
Look out for us. It doesn't have her eyes left, does it?
She made the ring of haze. Automatically can talk to rivers. Smeagol wouldn't be alone. She made the ring of haze. I think protection's the best option.
She made the ring of haze. His eyes can't find us behind the haze. The Candleman did. Came to take Smeagol.
I think we lost that one.
Not all that safe now, is it?
She can talk to rivers. Smeagol won't be alone. Let's go for friendship. Gollum normally talks about being lonely.
Be quiet. Smeagol won't be alone anymore. No, never again. Smeagol won't ever be alone again, will he? No, never. I wish the Riddlemaster was dead.
Smeagol won the argument. We're going to trust Mell.
Find them. Must hurry.
Okay, drop down here. I don't quite know. Well, I think we're trying to get back to Mell essentially. There was no real instruction there other than you could do an Orc captain and that was about it. Yeah, how'd you get on PS5? Do you know? How to check? Right, so that's the Riddlemaster. We know he's hurt his leg. We know Gollum wants him dead. And there comes an Orc. There's an internal fight going on between Gollum and Smeagol. Throw the rock to distract the Orc.
Scared little Orc, But this is our Riddlemaster.
Let's kill the Orc, betray the elf. Let's kill the Orc. Now Gollum needs to convince Smeagol. So Smeagol wanted to kill the elf.
Game, my love. He would take Mell and go into the dangerous well with her. Smeagol won't kill him. No, of course not. Good Smeagol, just throw a little stone. Then Mell can be our friend forever. Friend. When has Smeagol ever been
We're kind of flip-flopping between the two of them in terms of what we want to do. Fairman, what happened to him? Cruel Orc, what did we do for him? Grashnag, he never went home. Cruel Orc.
Then what about the Orc from our cell? That one always hated us anyway. Very well. One more.
Okay, we failed that one. The bird, it betrayed us. Mell, how did we help her? Elf Cook, is she alive? Prove that Smeagol is bad luck. Let's go Elf Cook.
The friendly.
Obviously, if we don't win the argument, I'm guessing we kill the elf.
Just like her friends, all dead, because of Smeagol. Smeagol is good now.
Frowman, what happened to him? Grashnag, he never went home. There we go.
Remember the Grashnag? That one didn't go home to his desert, did he? Smeagol tried to warn him, only she was too fast, so very fast. But we tried, saved it from the light. After we sent him up there ourselves. Doesn't matter. Precious can't protect us anymore. Be quiet. We hates it forever. Be quiet.
Yeah, Gollum won the argument, so we're going to save the orc, save the elf, kill the orc.
Wait.
Although I don't think we could because he has a helmet on. Supposedly in this instance the helmet doesn't matter, whereas previously we were told if there's a helmet we can't hurt. That's the small amount of combat that we've seen. We have saved the Riddlemaster.
Oxes.
Go. Warn Mell. I will follow as fast as I can.
Okay, now the elves must keep their promises. Right, we need to go and warn Mell. The elves are in. The orcs are in, sorry. Turn to the source. So all this jumping and getting through that, we're going to do again. Without dying, hopefully. Although all the blobs have gone. The blobs, the bits of energy, essentially, they've all disappeared. Okay, I thought I can make that. Right, there's no one else here. There's Mell down there.
All dead.
Are they elves? Yeah, they are. That's right. Just the fact he said all dead. It's a bit weird. Okay, there are orcs down there. We need to get to the source then, so we need to jump across at the right one to get across to get to the source. The ones going past now may be the right ones. They might be too high. Oh no, wouldn't let me do it. Yeah, do you know how the Checkman epic gameplay?
No. Smeagol.
Mel's behind us.
Elf is on its way.
Iglerio Erodin.
Candleman is calling the Dark Lord, and we don't want him to come. No, no, we don't. Blind Elf, stay here.
What are you doing?
Destroy it. Destroy it all.
Smeagol.
Destroy the source. That's our mission. That's the way we're going to do things. Okay, we obviously need to jump onto one of these at the right time. There's no way across, is there? No. Okay. It's all about timing our jump then, making sure we're jumping on the right one, I think. Can we get higher? Just wonder if we can get higher to make the jump. No. Mell doesn't want us to destroy the source. We're on. The orcs will be going for us as well. The arrows are coming. We need to get all the way to the top to get to the source and avoid the arrows from the orcs as much as we can. I don't know which one gets us closest, to be fair. I'm kind of there, but I don't know. I don't want to drop. Is that as close as we can get? I think it is. Or is it that one? I don't know. I think that one's lower than us. There's no... I'm just trying to see... The ones on the outside are higher. Oh, we've got to get... Oh, okay, we have to go all the way up. I thought we was high enough, but I don't think we are. So we need to jump across to those ones. And then from here... Thought we was high enough, but we weren't. There's the Candleman. He's trying to summon Sauron. And he's got our bird. So the bird betrayed us. As we kind of suspected, to be fair.
only one question left to answer. Where does the sun go up?
Where does he linger?
Oh wow, Mel's got to come down.
With glistening rage.
The night.
Yeah. Okay. Just got to keep going up. I'm guessing we need to jump onto that. Because there's nowhere higher now to go. There we go. We're on the source. Well, I think we destroyed it. I don't know what that means for the haze that protects the elves. Did anyone else survive? Right.
You fool! You utter fool! What?
We got to defeat the Candleman. How? Well, generally we don't have combat, but yeah, we got to defeat the Candleman. There must be something we've got to throw at him or drop on him potentially. This is gonna be an interesting fight, doesn't it?
Don't disturb me. Deal with him.
Okay. So he saw us a minute ago. I'm guessing he's going to see us again. Are we dropping down? No, we're back jumping. He's looking for us. He's facing this way as well. Shouldn't have gone. I didn't need to go slowly maybe there. I should have just ran. Okay. I don't think we're meant to jump in the water. I don't know how else we defeat him though. Oh, there's a passageway. There we go. Through the passageway.
I'm calm now, see? I have no bolts.
I'm guessing there's something we drop on him or something's going to happen.
It wasn't your fault.
In that way.
Let us talk.
No, we don't have weapons. The only combat we have is we can strangle people, but we can only strangle orcs that have no helmets on. Although he hasn't got a helmet, so if we catch him by surprise, maybe we can strangle him. Apart from our bird, we know he's not on our side anymore. We've learned that lesson. The bird is against us. No, the bird is on our side. After all this time, we thought the bird was against us. The bird has just helped us. I don't know if the scene kept changing there. I don't know if that's because of our decisions throughout. I don't know. But then black bits, it's where you could decisions could be checked, I suppose. Right, have we killed him? I think we have. So the Candleman is gone. Trophy achieved, the friend. I don't check what the trophies mean till afterwards, so I don't actually know. Right, so here's Mell. She survived. Where's the Riddlemaster? Obviously she can't see. There he is. Riddlemaster is alive as well. We could have got it. We could have had him killed. To be fair, we did let him live.
Yes. Now time for promise keeping.
We did not forget. You kept your word, we will keep ours.
The elves will let us go?
You are free. Leave if you must. Or come back with us.
They will go to their king now.
You must know what happened. The Elves of Mirkwood can no longer hide. War is upon us, and no haze will protect us now.
You may have awakened us just in time.
Yes.
Elvis, good morning. How are you?
Very lucky they met good Smeagol. But it's a long way home, and the kind elves must be tired. Perhaps they want to rest first. Let Smeagol keep one last watch.
I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Glad that the half-term's done and we can be back to our normal streaming schedule. So, Smeagol's allowed them to rest while he keeps watch. But there's this hatred still in him. He wants to kill them, either one or both. I think this is where our decisions will affect things. We haven't really seen the consequences that much. Tomorrow morning, Elvis, tomorrow morning. So 8:30 AM GMT tomorrow. Because I think we're just about done. So yeah, I think our decisions allowed them both to live. We haven't, like I said, we haven't seen that many consequences of our decisions. But that seems to be the choices we made have been reflected in the fact we let them both live. Oh, cool, Elvis. Good. I'm looking forward to it, to be fair. I don't know anything about it, but I'm looking forward to it. Just because everyone's said about it, you've got to play it, So, I've still not watched the TV series either. People have said wait until you've played the games to watch the TV series. So, I've not watched it yet. I think we're right at the end of this. It does seem to be that way.
Where now? West. Into the mountains, sweet one.
I don't know who's the dominant personality at this point. I kind of expected our decisions and our choices to actually give us a domination of one to another, but we aren't really seeing it. They're both still very similar in the amount of times they take charge. There's our bird. Oh, well, okay. So we can. Gollum wants to kill the little one, or we can let the little one live, and that's a Smeagol kind of choice. Now, the little one is the bird, and the little one helped us kill the Riddlemaster. Not the Riddlemaster, the Candleman. If it wasn't for the little one, Candleman would have killed us. So we should let the little one live on that basis. Because at times we thought it was against us and betrayed us, but actually, in the end, it helped us. Plus, Smeagol gains a friend, which is something Smeagol always wants and needs. I'm guessing it will come back at some point. Yeah, it definitely feels like at the end. So I'm guessing for our decisions, weeks later. Okay. The Candleman has died. Mell has survived. Mines of Moria, Doors of Durin. Okay. The Dwarf Realms.
All alone, my love. Isn't it nice? All alone. And when the precious is ours again, then they all has to be friendly, don't they, my precious?
You finished the main story of Assassin's Creed Origins yesterday. You don't like it, I understand it, really? Why? I'm trying to think how it ended. Yeah, he avenged his son's death. Don't think he's opening the door. So I think that kind of say friend and enter. The ending kind of says to me that Smeagol was the dominant. Thanks for the like, brother. Wasn't much appreciated. But in the end, he needed Gollum. And that is the end. I will say the voice actor for Gollum and / Smeagol was incredible, to be honest. He was very, very good in his acting, his voice acting. I know we finished the game, and that's fine. I'm still in two minds. I can't say whether I enjoyed it or not. It wasn't very long, admittedly. This is our 5th stream. A couple of the streams are only 2 hours because they were evening streams last week. So if that's the case, we've spent what? 3.5, which is 7. Plus 4 is 11. Plus today, which is nearly 3 hours. So we've spent about 14, 15 hours in total. We definitely didn't get our money's worth. It was slightly cheaper than most PS5 games are. It was only £50 instead of £60. And not that I think that makes that much difference in terms of how it went. But yeah, 14, 15 hours, did we really get our money's worth? I don't think we did. I think the story's interesting in different ways. There are parts of it which were annoying and frustrating, especially the slave mines. They were frustrating as hell to try and work out where you're heading, where to go next. The level design was atrocious for those. But once you got to the Elven Kingdoms, I think it definitely got better. The puzzles, some of the puzzles were horrendous to figure out. The one in the sewer was tricky. Even the Gemstone Gate took us a while. It was only a fluke, I think, that I saw something shiny and thought, what can we do there? Can we throw something? Otherwise, I don't know how long that would have taken us. And the hardest bit is the spider. Running away from that spider is incredible, incredibly difficult. Yeah, around 15 hours epic gameplay it's taken us, around 14, 15. Streaming always adds a few hours on, I would say, because you stop and you chat and you talk. But yeah, the average, I would say, 14, 15 hours for us. Average person, probably 12, if you take away the streaming element. Which is definitely, yeah, I don't think I definitely got my money's worth out of it. I think it's interesting. I think the story, some of the story elements, so when you can have the arguments between Gollum and Smeagol and you're arguing amongst yourself to figure out which way you're going to go in your dominant personality, that's quite cool. But the consequences of that, are minute. You don't really see them. You see a consequence in the mines, but it doesn't mean anything. The biggest consequences at the end. At the end, your choices at the very end change things. You know, if we killed Little One at the end when we see Gollum slash Smeagol, I don't know which way to call him, saying goodbye to Little One, and Little One flies off. Obviously, that wouldn't have happened. So I don't know what it would have been a different ending if we'd killed Little One when we're sitting in the tree. I would have guessed. Thank you, Epic Gameplay. But yeah, I can't. I'm in one of those kind of weird spots where I don't know if I enjoyed it or not, and that's unusual. Normally, you could say yes, I really enjoyed that. No, I hated it. But I'm kind of on the fence still. I think the first half of the game is just atrocious in terms of level design. The second half, definitely a lot better. But then I wonder if that's to do with the lighting. In the slave mines, it was quite a dark area. In the elf area, it was a lot lighter. The bits where you're sneaking around were tricky, but fun. And the lack of combat, I can understand people not liking that, especially if you want action. But I think it made sense with who Gollum Smeagol is. And being able to strangle orcs without a helmet makes sense. But yeah, I'm in two minds. I just don't know what to really think. As I say, I don't think I got my money's worth. But I don't know if I enjoyed it or not. It definitely wasn't one of the games. So the amount of different games on this channel, it wasn't one of the games where you sit there when you're not able to play it, thinking about it. You know, we had that with Ghost of Tsushima. When we weren't playing, we were thinking about it. With this, I didn't. And I think that's the difference between a really great game and an ordinary game. You're going to try this game later, are you, Epic Gameplay? For the PC, yeah. We didn't have any crashes, which was a bonus. We had a couple of bugs, a couple of graphical ones. We got stuck on ledges and fit things a few times and little things like that. But nothing really major. And the ending works. We knew we would never die. Because that's the thing. If Little One didn't save us when we made that choice, we know Gollum doesn't die. That's the thing. Because we know in Lord of the Rings it's still there. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. Now it has bad reviews and frames per second. I don't understand this frames per second stuff where people complain. I just don't understand, because they did the same thing for Gotham Knights, because it was capped frames per second. But I didn't have an issue graphically. I don't think this is graphical enough to really care about the frames per second, personally. But I don't, because I play on PS5, it's different, I suppose. If you play on PC, it's going to be a different kettle of fish, isn't it? Talking of fish. But yeah, because I don't. Before we play a game or when we're playing a game, I don't look at reviews. I don't look at comments and stuff about a specific game out there. I stay away from all that stuff to avoid anything, so I go in as blind as possible. So I actually don't know that people are doing that. I've been told that there's bad reviews, but I've not read any of them, and I don't really care about reviews in general anyway. You like to play... So what makes it bad if it's below that? Is it just, stuttery, doesn't look that nice? Because that's the thing I've never understood, because generally on PS5, it's at whatever level it's set to. And that kind of thing's never bothered me. But I always wondered what makes it bad, because if it's below 60, what's the issue? Is it laggy, or does it just not look very nice? You know, I don't understand that issue. There's very much delay with character. Oh, so it's laggy. Is that what? So if it's lower than 60, it's laggy. That's the issue. Okay. Yeah, right. That makes more sense. I never knew that. So to be fair, we've had no issue with lag. Well, there was one bit this morning that had a little bit of an issue, but that was the first and only time we had an issue on the game. Other than that, there has been no lag at all. But I don't know if that's the difference between console and PC, to be fair. The frame shutter. Okay, yeah, so we don't have that issue on PS5. Or we haven't had that issue. Whether it is an issue, I don't know. But this is the thing. People on PS5 complained about Gotham Knights and its low frames per second. But there was no issue with it. That's why I couldn't quite understand. But that kind of stuff I've just never really looked into, to be fair. I'm in two minds whether to do a look back video. We're not going for platinum. We know that because we were told you need to complete the whole game without dying, which isn't going to happen. So we're not going to go for platinum. I suppose this kind of thing is the issue with digital downloads because I pre-ordered digitally. I've done it. I can't sell it. It's stuck. It's there, isn't it? Where you know, after that amount of time, a bit of money back would be nice. But even after finishing, though, I still don't understand why the developers apologised. I just think people maybe wanted a bit too much from it. I don't know. I'm going to have a look at the reviews and see exactly what they're complaining about. That means it's good for PS5 so far, yeah. Yeah, we've never really had lag with any real games, to be fair. But then I don't play multiplayer. So I'm guessing I'm not going to see as much lag, am I? But, yeah. Yeah, I'm in two minds with it. I know if I do a look back video and praise the game in any way, I'm probably going to get inundated with issues. Not that I care. It's a personal opinion at the end of the day. There's a nice thing at the bottom there about thank you to every Ukrainian partners. That's quite cool. I don't know. Normally we only look back if it's something with platinums. I might do it. I don't know. I have to figure it out. I don't want to. But that is it. Yeah, that is it. Let's have a look at collectibles, because obviously we gained a few. We got 14 of the 35 collectibles.
Nice leather for shoes, but we needs no shoes. Nasty little shrieker, like in the old times of the Orks' deep under misty mountains.
I'm guessing they will have little bits.
Oopsies, good for fishing. Elf feasting with this. We keeps it, remembering nice cook.
So little mementos, and they all mean something.
This looks like things in his rooms.
So Riddlemaster.
Badger ate it already. Poor bird. Twig and flower. What was the word again? Lost it, my love. We are getting old.
In no ways epic gameplay. I'm not sure if I've enjoyed it or not. Akila, good morning. How are you? Thank you, Epic.
Woodmen make nice carvings for children. Very nice. Not much use anymore, but who knows? Orks build all their things with these. Always nails, spider eyes.
So little mementos are different characters and things we've met during the game by the looks of it. And obviously picture of Baggins.
We hate it.
Good old Bilbo.
Doesn't really look like him.
But yeah, that is the story done. So we can do chapter select. So I suppose if you wanted to collect collectibles, you could. If I do decide to do a video about the game, at least I can do chapter select to get a bit of footage rather than play through the whole thing. Continue, obviously, I think will take us to the end. And that is it. As I say, I don't know if I enjoyed it. It's one of those that I just don't know. 14, 15 hours. And I can't make my mind up. It's a weird one. I can see possibly how it could have been better. But then it's Gollum. It's a character that we know a decent amount about, but is still a side character. He's someone in the shadows. He's someone you don't see. So his story is open for interpretation. And the actual story elements were okay. I think the best bit is him arguing with himself. But we didn't really see consequences till the end. I still think the spider escape was the hardest, but I think that's more because you're running away, you're running towards yourself, so you can't see what's coming up that quickly. So that's an issue. But yeah, that is the Lord of the Rings Gollum finished. I don't know what else is to say about it. What I will probably do, I will try and do a video for next week talking about it a little bit. I need to have a look at what all these reviews say. As I say, I don't read reviews. I don't want spoilers, so I never read them before we start a game. We go in as blind as we can and avoid spoilers where possible. So I need to have a look at the reviews that are out there and see what they're all saying and see what their issues are, because I don't quite get their issues. Yes, there were some issues. I mean, the first half of the game is horrendously laid out and annoying as hell, but I don't think that's enough to slate a game. Unless they want, I don't know what they wanted. I think it could have been longer. We definitely didn't get our money's worth in terms of game time and stuff like that. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. We definitely didn't get our money's worth, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game. You know, you could speedrun a game and not get your money's worth. And we are spoiled with some really amazing games that last a very long time. So I don't mind not getting my money's worth as long as I've enjoyed it. But I can't say if I did or didn't. I'm kind of still on the fence, and that's really weird. I think the ending was really cool. I did like the ending, but that's really the only time my decisions made an impact. Strangely. But that is us for this morning. We're out of time, I'm afraid. We're not out of time, sorry, but the game is done. So tomorrow morning, The Last of Us Part 1 will begin. 8:30 a.m. GMT will begin The Last of Us Part 1. It won the vote, just. It's a close run thing with Elden Ring, to be fair. So that will begin tomorrow morning. And that's it. There is daily content on the channel every day, on top of the live streams as well. And if you haven't watched the scheduled video or seen the scheduled live stream post, check out the community page for all the live streams coming up this week. I think that's everything. I'm not going to stay for another half an hour droning on. I could, but I won't. So yeah, I think we're done. I don't know what else to say. It's kind of a weird one. I kind of hoped we'd finish it today so we could start Last of Us tomorrow as planned, and it's worked out. But I just can't get my head around whether I enjoyed it or not. That's really weird. But yeah, unfortunately, we are done. It's an early end by half an hour. There's no point starting up something else because I have to end the stream and restart the stream with a different game. There's no point for half an hour. So it just means we finish a little bit earlier today. But as I say, join us tomorrow morning for The Last of Us Part 1. I just want to say a quick thank you to all the new subscribers. Their subscribers have been going through the roof recently. We hit 2,000 the other day. We are close to 3,000 already. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how it's happening, but it is. And I really appreciate it. So thank you to all the new subscribers and people that have been with us a very long time. Thank you as well for all your support. And as always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. As I say, we're back tomorrow morning with Last of Us Part 1. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for the like, whoever that was, much appreciated. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.